episode 24 of Live at Hub. It is so happy to be here with you all on Valentine's Day. I hope you guys have something planned. I hope you have something special going on today. I don't, but that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about what I do love, which is supporting my creative friends in the community. So I do have a few pieces of art that I have purchased over the last few weeks and over the last few years that I just wanted to pull out. We have a few events that are going to be happening live here at Hub 17 very soon that I will be very happy to be a part of. Today, I actually have to send a video submission to Lori Love. Kenny's going to help me with that later. He didn't know that until just now, but it's cool. It's going to be my phone, so it's fine. It'll be easy. But, yeah, so we're going to get into a little bit of that. We're going to talk about some upcoming events on my end as well and other ways that you can get connected with us here at Hub 17 and just wrapping up some of the episodes we've had. We've had such a great time. We were just talking about it before. Like some of our favorite shows don't even last 24 episodes sometimes, right? So I'm so grateful to have Hub 17, Kenny, all of my guests who have come to the show, who give me great ideas and keep me going, and everyone who tunes in every week. I really do appreciate you all. You have no idea. So keep letting your friends know about the show. Keep sending your friends to the show. And if you are interested in being in the show, please send us a message. We love to get you on the show. We are booked up until March 7th. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, so I do have guests every week up until March 7th. I think the 28th of this month is open, so I might be open at the end of this month. So if anyone is interested in being a guest on the show, just let me know. But we do have a lot going on at Hub 17, so I'm really happy to get into it. So if you want to know more about Hub 17, the history of what's happening here and services that we have to offer, you can hit us up on www.hub17nyc.com. And there are memberships available, you guys. So if you have a podcast idea or a live stream show idea like this one, we have a bunch of different shows that you guys can all watch on the Facebook page. If you're interested in doing something like this, you can get discounted prices if you become a member. And memberships are on the website as well. So make sure you guys go take a look, read the details, and if it sounds like something that you like, which I'm sure you would because who doesn't love saving money on things that they love to do, then you would definitely want to take that offer while it stands. And I know I have to shout someone out. I'm shouting out Matt Flicks. Matt Flicks. He did the graphic design for us, so shout outs to him. I got it right. Matt Flicks, right, Kenny? That's him? I got it right, yes. So shout outs to him for setting up the graphics for us. Thank you, Matt. I hope he's watching. And if you're not watching, we'll send the video over to you soon so that you can take a look at how it looks on camera. But yeah, so Hub 17, I've been coming here since, when was that Mother's Day event? That was like 4 years ago? About 4 years ago. And it was history ever since. I had such a great time. That I was booked by the Staten Island Youth and blah, blah, blah. NAACP. And I actually did a few events for them. I did another Mother's Day event. I did a birthday party for Tammy. Shout outs to Tammy. So I've done a lot of work with them, and working with them was a great way for me to get in the door here. So building those connections and nourishing those relationships are very important, especially if you're somebody who's doing things a little untraditionally, right? If you're trying to start your own business and you're the only person in your family to really do that, it's going to be hard to really get that support from the fam if they don't necessarily understand the whole business aspect behind being a creative, right? Because that's the unfun part, the part that nobody really sees. Us grinding, trying to get those pictures out there, trying to get people to buy the art, trying to get people to listen to the music. So, stay humble and stay strong because you got this, baby. I want to actually, so hold on, let me start here because I got a few pieces to show you guys. I have been purchasing a lot of art lately, and all of the art that I have purchased so far, even besides the pieces that I will be showing you guys today, are all from people that I know personally. I love buying art from my friends, knowing that I know exactly who created it. I know exactly the story behind it, and being able to know that I supported someone and helped them make their dreams come true. It's really special to me. So I do have a few pieces here. This first one is the biggest one. And this first piece is actually made by Sophia Eddy, who was on the show a couple of weeks ago. I think she was on episode 21 or 22. And she actually just moved away. So she's not even in New York, I don't think. But yeah, she just moved away. So I was so happy to have her because I know she moved maybe the weekend after she was here on the show with us. She had a humongous piece up here, which was very hard to get up at first, but we were able to get it up, get it. I was going to sing, but then I was remembering that copyright. So anyway, here we go. Ugh. Her pieces are, she has smaller pieces. This one's like a medium piece. The one that she brought with her was humongous, but I'll show you guys this one. I wanted to bring this on here because she moved and I miss her and I hope she's watching. Okay, let's see. Go. Here's Sophia Eddy's art, you guys. This piece was actually hanging up in my house. So Sophia and I were roommates for a little while. And I seen this piece, and the day she moved out, I was like, girl, let me buy this piece off of you. So she gave this to me, and it's really nice. And I really like her art because every time you take a look at it, you see different things. So there's actually like some landscape back here. There's writing, if you guys can see it right over here, and different things. And it's really bright. I really like sparkles, bright colors, and things like that. So this is really like me. So when I seen that she was leaving, I had to get my hands on it. So I hope you guys like it. And if you can, make sure you guys go follow Sophia Eddy because she's the bomb. Thanks, Kim. Hey, Kim. Oh, dang, I didn't bring my Kim book, my Kim Bradley book. But I'll bring it with me next episode. I'm actually almost finished with the book. If you guys haven't ordered, make sure you go grab Kim's new book, The Lizzie Borden Cases and Other Murderous Women. It's a great read. It's a tough read, but if you're into Law and Order, SVU, murder shows, and things like that, you'll really love it. It's a great read. She did her thing on that, making it very reader-friendly, something that's definitely a page turner. So make sure you guys go order the book. Hit her up on Facebook, hit her up on Instagram. She just followed me on Instagram. So find Kimbra. We love Kimbra. We love Sophia Eddy. And who else do we have here on my table of goodies? Okay. Let's see. So this piece is actually a two-part piece. It's shiny. Ooh. It's a little, yeah, it's shiny. This is from Marcy Photography. So she had a pop-up here at Hub 17 right before the pandemic got really bad. She had a few pieces with Dorcas Myers, who is the founder of Rockin' Natural. If you guys are not familiar with Rockin' Natural, I'm actually wearing Rockin' Natural right now. Shout outs to Girl on the Rocks for supporting her friends. Let's just talk about it. Let's just talk about it, period. We got the show popping. I'm out here going to these events, buying the art, buying the fragrances, okay? Like, I'm here for my friends. I'm here for my community. And if you're not out here supporting your friends, buying all the art, listening to all the music, booking them for all the shows, and you are doing your friends a disjustice. Make sure that you go, just like a picture. Liking a picture goes a long way. So I really wanted to spend this Valentine's Day episode, the day of love, to show how much love I have for everyone around me. It's really, really dope. And to be able to be surrounded by an abundance of love from people who create things from literally nothing. I love it. But yes, so Marcy had Dorcas in her photography because she's also a photographer, also an artist. So this piece is really beautiful. It's a two-part piece. So the other part is at home. It's sparkly. It's purple. As you guys know, I had purple. It's gone now. All right. Going through some things. Got to reset the crown chakra, you know. So that's what we had to do. But I hope you guys are liking this look. You know it'll be different by next episode, so don't get used to it. But yeah, so Marcy, Dorcas, shout out to Dorcas. I actually spoke to her last week. I have eczema, and ever since we had to start wearing these masks, all this whole area, you can't tell now because I have a lovely amount of makeup on today, but all right here where the mask is worn is like breaking out. I have like, when I break out, once the bumps and the actual blemish goes away, there's scarring on my skin. So I reached out to Dorcas, who is the founder of Rockin' Natural, as I said before, for some skin, you know, advice, because her skin is amazing. She's always glowing. She's always moisturized. And I really wanted to take that advice, mainly because my dermatologist is not a black person. So as much as she does help me, I feel like there is still a little disconnect for me. And so I really wanted to reach out to Dorcas also because everything that she uses is natural, easy to be found in a store, and pretty cheap to come to. So of course I would love to take the home remedy route with this. So I have the same thing from the mask. Yeah, it's the worst. Like my nose, luckily I have this makeup on, but my nose is just all scarred up, all different colors. And so I really wanted to figure out ways to get around that. Maybe like skin bleaching, but I don't want to do that, you know? So she told me that it actually starts from inside. We had a 2-hour conversation. She's like, listen, you need to start drinking gallons of water a day, 1 gallon a day, hopefully, if I could. I've been trying. Don't get me wrong. I'm doing like 3 water bottles, 4 water bottles a day now. Like, I'm doing good. I don't want to drink too much water because too much of anything will hurt you. But she said that I should start juicing as well, like detox juices, making detox teas and all that. So I did go out and buy a whole bunch of ingredients, and then I got home and realized I didn't have a blender. So, yeah. We'll start soon on the detox thing. So come back next week for that. We'll have more answers on that. But moving on to the next piece, this piece and this piece here. Sophia's piece and this one in my hand, I actually bought last week. So these are fairly new. Marcy's, like I said, I bought this a few months ago before the pandemic got too bad. This one is made by Daddy Tom. Shout out to Tom. If you guys know Tommy, he's awesome. A great artist, poet, comedian, a light beam in any room he walks into. He's just the greatest. He's so sweet, so kind. And I don't know, the day I bought this and the day I bought this piece, I just woke up one day and felt like I wanted to buy art and I wanted to support my friends. So this piece was really nice. He actually posted this on his Instagram like a year ago, and I didn't realize that it was that old, but he actually painted this live. This is a print. Oh yeah. Look at that. Wow. I know I was supposed to frame this Tom, and he was actually supposed to come by and sign it for me. He does have his signature on here. Oh wait, over there. But he wanted to sign the back and date it, but it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. I need to get a frame. I was trying to go find a cheap one at Family Dollar, but I wasn't able to do it. So I'm going to have to go like actually get a nice frame. But this is fire. So shout outs to Tom. The background is really what got me. The background, the detail in her skin and her lips. He does really great portraits. He does really, really dope portraits. He does a lot of open mics where he does live paint. So if you ever can find him, he does shows at Amendment 18 down the street from here and a few other places. So you can definitely find Daddy Tom in the neighborhood. Shout outs to Daddy Tom. I think I met him at the Staten Island parade. No, I'm lying. Staten Island Day? I don't know. St. George Day. That's what it was. St. George Day a couple of years ago. We just working, Starda, Kaden, shout out to my bros. We were all performing on stage. And Daddy Tom was there. I think Kenny and Kim were there. You were there, right? Yeah. Joey Patches was there. Who else? Max Rose was there. Debbie Rose was there. Everybody from Everything Goes, Against the Grain. It was beautiful. So it was really nice. I think they did have one this year. It was, of course, you know, a little, well, not this year, 2020. They had it a little bit more limited, but it was a lot of fun. So next piece I want to show you guys is actually a piece for someone who's going to be coming to the show next week. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, social media, Facebook, anything like that, if it's not Kenny here at Hub 17 doing my photos, it is the amazing, talented, beautiful Christine Cruz, who is going to be joining us next week on the show. I'm going to have 2 guests on the show, and she's going to be one of them. And I'm hoping she's going to bring some more pieces with her. I'm sure she will. And we'll probably do a little bit of photo shoot fun after the show. But this piece was actually shot here. Kenny, remember this? This picture? Yeah. So I actually did this picture. Ooh, this is a good one. So, a few years ago, maybe 2 years ago now, Audrey Green Eye, shout out to Audrey, she put together a body empowerment photo shoot. That was a fun day, right, Kenny? Oh gosh, that was good. It was definitely a day to remember. It was all women. I think it was in March too. It was like Women's Month. And we had women of all shapes, sizes, ages, personalities here in the building. And it was really empowering to be here with all different spirits and just being able to be ourselves. And at first, everybody was a little nervous. You know, we were all here and we all knew that we were going to have to do like a sexy shot or a sexy look. And so we were all a little nervous and we were all kind of like tippy-toeing around. But once we all got out there and did it together, it was a lot of fun. And the cool thing was that this was Christine's first time meeting me. So, you know, she sat up here. We sat right here where I am. This is where this picture was shot, right here where I'm sitting. And she was like, hey, come over here. I just set this area up. I just want to do some test shots. And so I had on this tube top, a bathing suit bottom, and this long cardigan. My hair wasn't done, so I used my headscarf and wrapped up my hair, put some glasses on, and called it a day. And this is what we came up with. And so she did a couple of shots. We did a whole showing of it. And so she took this picture, she put it on this canvas, and she covered it up and did all of this galaxy art around it and then put the acrylic right on top to make it nice and shiny. So this is something that I hold super near and dear to my heart. I take very good care of it. It goes everywhere with me. And she even put a beautiful note here. She's the sweetest. We're actually, ever since we met, we've been great friends. I've done about 5 or 6 photo shoots with her. She has me do a women's empowerment shoot with her and all of her friends every year, which I'm honored to be a part of. And whenever I have a really cool, quirky, weird idea, she's always down to capture it. And she definitely is one of those people who helps me find my motion with it. So she always tells me to use my arms and move like water when I'm doing photo shoots. So I try to remember those things when I'm in front of the camera. But yeah, so that's Cece. I'm always like because it's the other way, but that's her. That's her. That's her. She's amazing. And it's really hard, and it's going to be a great piece of art to keep forever. So I'm super grateful for this piece. Thank you, Christine. You guys will meet her next week. She will be bringing some of her pieces. I'm going to have her flyer done in just a few days. I'll probably have maybe some pictures of hers hanging up here the day of her episode. But she will be with us on the 21st. She will be joined by Lori Love. So Lori, if you guys don't know Lori, she is looking to start this initiative. It's an art project that she's looking to get a grant for from Staten Island Arts. And so she is using a virtual platform with Hub 17 to boost her awareness for the event. She wants to work with schools to spread some acts of kindness. And I think it's really beautiful. She's one of the kindest people I know. She's a mom, and she actually homeschools her kids. So she's homeschooled both of them since forever. And I really do applaud her because I really don't know how she does it. And she uses everything as a lesson. Every time I'm around her and her sons, she'll use everything and turn it into a lesson. I love it. So I definitely feel like being a stay-at-home parent, especially now because it's a pandemic, you would think it's a little bit easier for them, but I think it's actually a little bit tougher because everybody's at home. So she's probably getting so much advice from people and probably just overwhelmed with being stuck now. Like before, they were homeschooled, but they were able to have the option of going out and doing stuff. But now it's like, okay, we have to stay home, we have to learn, and we have to just stay here entirely. So I think it's cool that she is putting this art project together to kind of spread some awareness to the people in Staten Island that it is still very important to be kind to each other, even if we have to social distance. So on the episode for next week, she's going to be coming here to promote her event. So she'll be with us for a few moments, letting us know how we can find her and how we can find more details. But she's actually going to have a live streaming event earlier in the day at 2 p.m. I think. Yeah, 2 p.m. she's going to be starting her virtual art show. So you guys are going to be able to meet some of these artists as well as other artists in the community who are really, really dope. So I'm excited to have both of them at the show. I'm going to try and switch up the flyer a little bit just because I know I'm going to have 2 guests. So I want to make sure that they get all the love that they deserve. But I think the show is going to be really, really great. I am so happy with how it's growing. So this show started off, actually this show is going to be called Mind Over Matter. We shot the first episode and everything. Ooh, we got to show that to them. We got to show that to you guys one day. Oh gosh, I have it on my laptop. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I must say though, we've come a long way. It looks way better now. I was shiny that day. I wore a glitter shirt. It was a black background. I had a bun, so I looked bald the entire time. It was crazy. But it was called Mind Over Matter, which is something that my grandfather says all the time. And the premise of the show was going to be similar to this one, probably a little bit different. But we slept on it for a little while. It was kind of, you know, just playing around with scheduling and everything. But we finally were able to say, all right, we're going to start the show. We're going to bring creatives onto the show. We're going to interview them. And if they're a performer, we'll get another camera out and we'll have them perform at the end of the shows too. So that was cool. I was like, all right, cool. We'll have performers come to the show. And then it was others. So like, we recently just had Allie Dream, who's a gamer, on the show, which was really fun. And she tuned in virtually. So that's something that we were able to play around with, too, on this show, being able to learn the different ways that we can get all of this really cool stuff to the masses and being able to give you guys the content that everyone is really dying to see, because I think the quality of content now is becoming more intimate because we're all locked in a house and we want to make sure that people are still normal in themselves. And so being right here close to you guys, seeing the comments coming up on the screen is really good for me. This helps me stay active. I love coming to Hub 17. I'm happy that I have a reason to be here every Sunday, because I would have found a reason to be here every Sunday. I hosted 9-month series here, which was so much fun. I can't wait until this pandemic is over so we could go back to that. It was live music, live art every second Saturday of the month with Girl on the Rocks. Oh my goodness, I'm getting chills just thinking about it. We had so much fun. Oh my goodness, we had game night. We had just networking. There were people, what was it? This one girl came, she needed somebody to help her design a website. She met a web designer at the show. 2 weeks later, her website was live. Like, that's what I love to see. We had a business card punch bowl. We had, what's his name? Five, the producer. I thought he was gonna rap. He got on the piano and started killing it. It was insane. Like, the amount of surprises that comes to this place. Hub 17 really is just the hub. Like, this is where it's at. This is what we need as creatives. And I'm so happy to be one of the people who is out here promoting it as much as I am, doing photo shoots, getting people down here. I actually have somebody that I have to introduce Kenny to. I have this young kid. He's 18 and he is just meant for the camera. He has to get in here. He has to get some type of experience recording himself and seeing himself on screen because he's dope. But being able to be the person that people look up to or people look to book events and make memories, that is so nerve-wracking, scary, but the biggest takeaway, like, I love it. So shout outs to everyone who's had events here. Shout outs to Erin, shout outs to Day, shout out to Kim, Sherry, Caitlin, who else? Shout outs to RIP and big shout out to Al, brother Al. We miss him a lot. If you guys don't know, he was a bright, loud, small man upstairs that everybody loved, and he was a teacher. He was an amazing artist and an amazing storyteller, and we miss him a lot. And we are always thinking about him here, and we feel him. We feel his energy here, and that's why we've grown so much since this pandemic has happened. We haven't fell back at all here at Hub 17. If anything, we've just been going up and up and up, upping our technology, upping our content, getting new people to show their passions. We are doing the damn thing. So if you haven't heard about us, just make sure you listen up, because we are coming. We're going to have commercials coming soon. We're going to have a brand new show coming out for you guys. We have a lot going on. So make sure you guys check us out. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. Follow me, girl on the _rocks. I have photo shoots here all the time. We have shows. If you want to have a super, super small gathering, 10 people or less, let us know what you want to do. We're really excited to open those doors and start getting back to normal. I'm hoping that, I had a conversation with a friend of mine the other day. Is this all going to be over by the fall of this year? We hope so. I don't mind wearing the mask, but as long as we can start having live music and live art events again without having that weird feeling in the back of your head that somebody's going to go home and give you that call the next day like everybody's infected, you know? So I really want to get back to that. I want to get back to everybody just having a place where they can be themselves and not feel scared to express who they are. And that's exactly what we do here at Hub 17. So if you guys are interested in being a guest here at live at Hub, let me know. We want you. Come. And we will have some new guests coming on down. We have Christine Cruz. We have a whole bunch more of other people coming. Lori Love. Make sure you guys check out her show as well. It'll be on the 21st. So the 21st is going to be a jam-packed day for Hub 17. So find us on Facebook. Find us on Instagram. You don't want to miss it. I will see you guys next week. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my Valentine's Day, and I hope you guys do too. Be safe, wear your mask, and love heals all. I'll see you guys next week.